So thank you very much for inviting me to come and talk to you today. It's very kind of you. Before we start, how long do we have? 6 hours?
That's, I forgot to tell you, because Modern has told me, when you talk to Paul, you have to be exact. Sorry, we only have about 1 to 2 hours. No, not more than that, because Pareto and some other busy. Yeah? We actually would like to have you 1 more day here. But
right. But they've got me at another university tomorrow, so they've kidnapped me. Right.
Waalaikumsalam.
We have already mentioned about your observation of the job in the center of the university. In Indonesia, actually, our government, so after spread from Ministry of Education, National Education, Ministry of Research, Technology, and Higher Education. So, Prof Masih try to change our academic culture from focus to learning process in the room, and then more to improving the lecture capacity to active reason, and then vision. So academic culture, particularly in the Asian institution, is difficult to change the whole of the lecture in Indonesia. Currently, mostly. So from the new regulation, including professor, should be published from the academic paper. So that means all of us, including professor members, the all university in Indonesia, should be prepared for publication. Scopus, I think this is euphoria situation in Indonesia. So in the other country can report next topic. Sometimes we never heard about Scopus.
No.
But Indonesia, so this is euphoria situation.
Sure.
I believe that 2 or 3 years later, Scopus and the other tab related to publication is going down. So the important thing about Indonesia, how to increase the number of publications internationally. Scopus is a policy situation. Don't worry about it. I will change the situation to the normal situation like the other countries. The second one, publication is one key indicator for our key indicator in academic preparation. So, including me, is a rector actually. Sometimes forget to taking research activities. Only how to sign certificate, open the ceremony, every day. So the whole ministry, although the rector, or the other job, you should be in the research and then publication. This is the new situation for us. So, but it's not a good situation for us. And then our staff, in beginning from the rector, or the dean, in fact the team, I believe that the whole staff try to exchange the academic culture. So I believe for the next time, our staff, faculty staff, try to give a good situation. situation this country.
I guess, yes, I understand, and I think this is a good thing to start to show to the community that as academics we do share our knowledge, and we share that knowledge through publication, and also it indicates to the community that we are working hard for them. So I think this is important. The question of how to change that culture, I mean, we also have difficulties in Australia and in England with culture around publishing and trying to encourage people to publish. How do you do it? Well, one of the things that I think is difficult for people is it's easy to tell them, go publish, and they want to. They're not lazy, but they don't know how. They really don't know how to do it. They don't know what it is. They may not know really what research is and how you go about publishing. That takes a lot of time. We all know that in our own field. When we started as a student, did we know how to publish? No. We remember our first paper, we struggled through, and we gave it to someone, and they said, that's terrible. You know, and then understanding what it is to engage with others and debate ideas, whatever your discipline. So, how to do it? I don't know, I don't have any answers, but I can tell you what I do in my centre, some of the things we do. We share as much as we can our experience. So those who know how to publish share with those who don't, all the way from me as the professor through the other academics, the postdocs, and then to the students. Although perhaps I should do it this way around. Me at the bottom, the professor, other academics up to the students. You know, these are the most important students. We run, like we did yesterday, we run workshops where we invite everyone to come with their paper, and we start to debate, because if you're struggling on your own, it's very difficult to know how to write. But maybe someone will say, oh, why don't you say this? Or have you thought of that? So sharing, I mean, your only resource really is your people. Get them to work as much together as possible. There are some things that you can do to help. I think one of your big challenges, of course, is language. This is the biggest challenge. I don't face this challenge. It's not fair. You know, I appreciate that. It's not fair. Coming from Indonesia, in general, you have to publish in English, and it's not your first language. And I think you do amazingly well to do that. How do you do more of that? Well, I think getting people to come or sending people out is the only solution. And I understand. So what has been our solution? How do we pay for 15 postdocs when a grant won't give us anything? Well, our approach has been to work with industry. And so we are fortunate. Our area is of interest to a number of industries. But if I can share my experience is that working, so you could drink more Gatorade, I think. But anyway, it was fascinating. And so I think if we can, for many academics, they're focused much more on themselves. If we can encourage people, you can do both. You can wear both hats. You can do fundamental research and applied research, I think. So that's one point.
For his willingness to come with us this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you for Paul's coming. Anything we can get from this meeting today, I think it will challenge from us, particularly the member of Professor, and I believe that your suggestions and your explanation about collaborative between what is other, particularly Tadulako University members, I mean, start from the faculties within this university, with the University of Newcastle from Australia, and also the the other university from Australia. I think Pak Zainuddin, Pak Agustus from the different university, not from Newcastle, but I think this is the social capital for us to improving our capacity for the next. And the second one, so based on your experience for our student, particularly in the undergraduate student in mathematics and natural science, I try to start from the first step for your research. So I think without first step, difficult to find, and the second step, particularly to the your research and getting elected. Yes. And the last, thank you very much, and you shared the value for us. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Baik, Bapak-Bapak, Ibu, Profesor, terima kasih atas kehadirannya.